Hello there, whoever is watching. Welcome to Jabba in the Hut. Yes, I know, I have been away for quite some time. Yes, that's right, I said quite twice. I've had a few drinks in my boudoir, and I had a friend over, obviously, to watch the Celtic Livingston game. Um, what I'd like to say is very sorry for being away. I'm back again. I have lost dubious amounts of weight. And, I'm feeling good about myself. And that's exactly what matters because doing something means everything. And that's what everybody should try and do, just to make themselves feel better about themselves. But anyway, we're here to talk about the Celtic Livingston game. Very easy performance tonight. I think we've got over that hoodoo of Livingston being the team that can give us the most stressful games. Let's put it that way. Not the most surprising games, but the most stressful games. I think we're a team now that can kind of put up against the pressure of winning against the Scottish teams. Because when you come against your Hearts, your Kilmarnocks and stuff like that, we used to have a right hoodoo against playing against all the plastic pitches, especially against Livingston and Kilmarnock. Okay, we haven't went to Kilmarnock yet and played against a plastic pitch, but I'm sure we wouldn't really struggle there because we've got fluency in our team, we've got players that can come on and change a game, and that's exactly what is good about Celtic right now. So getting on to the game, yeah, first goal, brilliant, fantastic. Second goal, bing bang boom bam 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 ding ding bong bong off somebody's fucking head. That's it. And that man was Daizen Maeda. As much as that player frustrates me, he's doing great for Celtic. He's doing fantastic. His work rate is phenomenal. Down that left wing, helping Greg Taylor as well. He's fantastic and he's a great player to have at Celtic. I think that's the reason why he probably went to the World Cup because he's so hard working, and I think he's just got an engine that just likes to keep running and work hard. Okay, his touch might be a bit abysmal at times, but you need to think about how much that boy's knackered, and he still manages to score. The funny thing was when he scored, he kept on holding his eye like. Like it was like it came off my eye, for God's sake. It was like I scored off my eyeball. Fantastic. Great passion, great play from the young Japanese Maeda. Brilliant play. Then you've got obviously the third Japanese goal. Fantastic by Kyogo. Fantastic from O'Reilly with the pass. Brilliant. Fantastic. Like a lot of people say that Aaron Moy should have been in that team before O'Reilly. But you need to integrate the squad. I was quite glad O'Reilly started today actually because he did well. He picked out passes that were quite beneficial, especially the one for Kyogo. Kyogo controlled, skint, and also finished. Fantastic goal. Really good. It's what you want to see for a striker. It's the three main parts of a striker that you want to see. Ball over the top, control with the foot, run on, skin a wee defender, and then basically put it in the bottom right hand corner. Fantastic. You couldn't have asked for anything else than that. And I think that's why Kyogo's, stature in the team is cemented. Because he's such an ideal, very important player. And he just, you can obviously see that the midfield are looking for him as soon as they get that ball. It doesn't matter how small he is. They always try and find him, and that's exactly how influential he is to that team. Coming on to transfers, obviously with Giamakis, And, you've got Abelgard, who's away on loan to Hellas Verona through his parent club. Unfortunately, we didn't really see a lot of Abelgard, unfortunately. The times when we did see him, I didn't think he was too bad a player. But, it was very hard to get into that Celtic team because you had Hatate in there, you had Moy playing a really, really good game. You've also got Callum McGregor, who's just a start all the time. You've got Turnbull, who obviously wants to fight for that place as well because he started scoring goals. And you've also got O'Reilly. O'Reilly, I feel, has had a bad form about him right now because of the fact that he's not scoring goals. When Celtic brought him in, to me, I thought he was kind of like a centre midfielder, not an attacking midfielder. Not a player that can make goals happen. I feel like he's a kind of like vertical passer, like side to side passer. I don't feel like he was a forward passer, but today kind of proved me wrong. He found Kyogo quite well, and Kyogo scored the third goal quite well, and that's exactly what makes me think that O'Reilly just needs a little bit of time. He came in a transfer window that was hectic with other signings as well. And, he's just one of the players from last season that are just obviously getting to grips with stuff. We didn't really, we got to see Cho tonight, which was quite good. Another transfer that's been came in, didn't really see much of Iwata. But, I think Celtic have got a strong team behind them. And, it's only going to get better and better. The only one complaint I will have about the game today was when Kyogo's third goal went in. It got a little bit demoted because of the amount of VAR checks that were going on. So first, they VAR checked for a possible foul, which they did. It wasn't questioned by the Livingston players, to be honest. They didn't even go to the referee and ask about it. Then there was a possible offside rule, which, again, the Livingston players never questioned. For me, I think VAR is a lazy referee's game. I think they're looking for things to try to see if they don't get anything wrong. And when you talk about the VAR referee and you're talking about the certain games today where with Ross McCrory, people were moaning about that. But to me, I thought that decision was right because Ross McCrory went in with his elbow to a face. That's what happens in UFC. That happens. And that's why Ross McCrory got sent off. So no, I can't sit here and moan about that game. But I think that the refereeing in Scotland is very, very judgmental, and it's very, very scared to basically take a referee's word for it. And I know we can go back to the days when we can say that referees would make decisions that were weird and strange back in the day. But VAR these days is calling referees out. You can see it in the Premier League, you can see it in Spain, you can see it in Italy, like players and fans can see it for themselves. That VAR isn't necessarily the finished article. And it's because referees are taking it for granted. And that's generally what I think. I think referees are taking it for granted. I think referees are using it as an excuse for the decisions that they're going to make. I mean, I can understand the referee going, right, okay, we're going to go to VAR and we're going to see what they're saying. But then again, referees at the end of the day control the game, and that's exactly what it should be. Referees who are assigned to control that game should referee the game. VAR should only be there if there's something being missed. But for Kyogo's goal today, there was 2 VAR checks. 2. Why? It was an easy goal. And that just really annoys me. It's the same with Greg Taylor's goal. Greg Taylor scored the first goal today. VAR check. Why? What, in case someone was offside when Greg Taylor struck it from outside the box? It's strange to me. But at the end of the day, that's just VAR, and Scotland are getting used to it, and so's everyone else. And that's just what we have to see forward. People can argue and people can say that VAR is biased and VAR is this. VAR is just VAR, and that's what it is. I've said that before when VAR came in. VAR is just VAR. You just need to play through it. The thing about VAR is it's going to make itself relevant in any kind of game. You just have to kind of, if you're a good team and you can play offensive football quite nicely, in fact, then that's all you have to do. You just have to do that. Anyway, guys, it is exactly 20 to 2 in the morning. Yes, that's right. I'm on holiday and I'm having a good time. So anyway, thanks for tuning in at this time of night. If you're a Celtic supporter or any kind of supporter, even if you're a Rangers supporter, please talk to me. Tell me what you think. Tell me my thoughts are absolute shite. It's fantastic to hear from people. Just please, like I said, doing something means everything. Mental state of health is the most important thing in a person's brain and mind. We need to stay positive here. If you want to talk to me, then talk to me as a person who is an adult and who wants to talk about football. Don't just shout at me just because I'm a Celtic supporter and I might have Catholic origins. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about that. It's not about bigotry. It's not about anything. It's just about talking about football, especially football in the Scottish League. Anyway, guys, be true to yourself, and doing something means everything. Okay? I love you all. If anybody's watching me, I love you too. Right, cheerio. Bye.